The Washington football team visiting the Green Bay Packers. Packers are 9.5-point favorites. Aaron Rodgers really put on a display against the Bears. And then yelling to the crowd, "I still own you," was as gut-wrenching, heartbreaking, mean-spirited as anything that's ever been said to anyone in Soldier Field, on or off the field. And there have been some ugly, ugly things said at Soldier Field. I can promise you.
The Schefter tweet popped in my mind. The assault tweet. That's what that was. That was assault.
It was like, honestly, you had to call the cops. It was so mean. How do you bet against this Packers team right now? This is a tough one, right? Because this Washington football team, like you said, they look a little bit like a mess. They held on for the first half and then got blown out. And the Packers just keep looking good, even without anyone in the defensive secondary.
Yeah.
Pros Joe's game, though, by the way. Bets on the Packers, money on the Washington football team.
And we talked Sunday. We were both high coming on the Bears, and I told you about just a bunch of pros I talked to come in heavy on Green Bay. And there was a bunch of injuries to the D-line of the Bears, and I was going to make a difference in that game. We saw it. They never really got to Rodgers, and eventually Aaron kind of rallied the troops. Green Bay took a 10-point lead, and they never gave it back to the Bears. So same kind of situation here. We have a Green Bay team that you just kind of tapped on it. They shouldn't be winning and covering all these games like they are. They've kind of gotten a little bit lucky. A lot of us have doubted them along the way. We just don't think they're as good as they appear. But, man, Washington is just a dumpster fire. I'm not sure that enough people really know the whole story with the Sean Taylor incident, where they retired Sean Taylor's jersey last week, the football team. And it was pretty much looked like it was thrown together in 2 weeks. And it was kind of deflection from the whole email scandal. Now this team is like, I feel like they're enemy number one in the media. Everyone just hates them. Their own fans hate them. Not that they're falling apart, but like that second half, they just have no quarterback play. And Terry McLaurin's hurt, Curtis Samuel's hurt, and their running backs hurt. It feels like it's too much for this Washington team. So they're fully healthy with all their weapons, and maybe Fitz was back, we would love this game. I mean, give me 10.5 all day of the week. Without all that stuff, I'm not doing it. I'm not putting any more money on this Washington team until they show me. So I'm happy to take this under 10 points, take Green Bay here. Yeah, you'll need a little bit of luck to cover that number, but you have above 50% of covering it. This is just all slanted towards a big favorite here with Green Bay. Even though there's going to be a couple of big dogs we like this week, this is not one of them.
Wow. It's so rare to hear someone who does this professionally say, I want the team that's going to be the double-digit favorite.
Well, I mean, you heard before convincing me. I was talking Darren out. He wanted to take Houston. I told him, stay away. Like, either take the Colts or just stay away. That's a trap line for that game. Little did I know that every big dog was a trap line. Yeah. It didn't matter. I mean, it was just one of those weeks. So it is scary that I love this line so much for Green Bay. Because like we just talked about, some of these big dogs, they're going to come through this week. Vegas is not going to keep losing all this money to all these favorites.